Hey guys, welcome back. So, bike build day, yes! Everything's here, beautiful frame, ready to go. Okay, headset. So I've got this little device I made up myself, just got a bolt, a couple of big washers here. So I'm putting the bottom one on first. And let's hope this works. Just got to make sure she goes on straight. Alright guys, so the bottom one's on. Let's get that top one on. So plenty of grease. Alright, so we've got the headset on. Now we're going to put on the bottom bracket. Where are we? Okay, I've got an XT one here. They're only like 30 bucks. So we're on it. We've got a 73 mil bottom bracket width, so we don't need any spacers for this one. Okay, you've got this extra little bit of thread here, so that's going to go on the drive side here. Other one's there, so a little bit of grease again. So I don't have like a full proper build kit here, all the tools, so I should have to make do on lot. I will get them eventually. What I got's good enough. That's all you need. Ring and an adapter. That's going to get you out of trouble. Okay, what's next? Let's put on the cranks. Got these Shimano Diors. It's a little bit of a mixed build, depending on the part availability, but these are really good. They're not too heavy and they're cheap. I think this was 120 bucks Australian. 32 170 mil. So I'll just pop that in there. Okay, she's on, cranks are on. I think it's time for the re-derailleur. Pretty basic. This was one I picked up second hand, and hopefully it'll do the job. That's easy. Perhaps it's time for the shock. Okay, bit of grease. Okay, so this is a pike, RockShox pike, which was on my Nordis Sardina. So I've got it back to a rigid fork, and I'm putting this baby on here. So the bearing's already here. I'll pop that up. So I'm running this 120 mil, so it's supposed to be 130 to 140. We'll see how it runs with the 120. It's basically just going to steepen the seat angle, which I think is a little bit slack anyway. It's 73 degrees. What is it, 65.5, so it might steepen up 65.7, something like that. So it's actually going to work in favour. Roughly that. I won't fully tighten it for now. I'll just alright, looking good. Is it time for, let's put the handlebars on, shall we? How are they going to be? Right, I've got these are 760. I think that's 20 mil rise. 9 degree back sweep. 6 degrees up. $60. I'm going to try and get second hand parts. However, what I'm finding since the pandemic. It's actually a lot of the time cheaper to get new parts, even though they're short. Some things are easier to get, which is crazy. Before the pandemic, no problem getting parts at all. Looking good. 40mm stem. Time for the shifter. Got a GX shifter here, married to the GX Ragley. I have used the NX before on one of the bikes I had, but just did not like it. It was just pretty crappy. But the GX was a big improvement. So these grips lying around, we'll see how they go. Okay. Okay, so we're running a 160 on the back. This should fit. Okay, re-brake. Let's put on the cable. Simple old cable ties here. Okay, so the frame comes with these clamps for the cables running up the top tube here underneath. Time for some gears. Okay, gears are hooked up. Now for the front brake. And an adapter for this one, because we're running 180 on the front. I think it's time to put the wheels on. So I've got these from my Nordist as well, 27.5 plus. Got a 3-inch on the front, which just fits in this pike. Now this frame is supposed to be 2.6 on the back, is what they recommend for the max. I got a 2.8 there, and we shall see if that goes in. It's a 2.8 Maxxis Recon. So they tend to run a little bit narrower anyways. Let's do the test. Plenty of space. We've got an easy centimetre on each side here. So I reckon you'd get a 3-inch in here pretty comfortably, which we might end up doing. Well, I do have some 2.6 tyres on their way, which I managed to pick up at a very reasonable price. Let's put this front one on. Just go to clean everything up, do the brakes, and this baby will be just about ready to ride. So really happy with the frame. What's come with it, it's been really good. Okay, first brake's connected. Now for the other one. So you just got to have these grommets nearby. One's already in there, but I'll just replace it anyways, it's a bit old. So you're going to require some cable cutters. These little grippers here to clamp onto the cable. And I just use some multi-grips to hold them together, and then I use this just to tap the pin into the end of the cable. Take that about there, I think that'll be good. Just loosen this off. Got this little pin here just to round out the hole. Okay, we want to put in our other part, so we've got the rubber bit there. Then we need to put this on. Then we want our grommet. And we'll clamp the cable. Like so. Got our little pin here. Get it started. Fully in. Too easy. Okay, we just got to get that other one out of there. Actually looks okay. We'll keep him. Okay, just wedge that in. That. Pretty straightforward, this part. Ready to bleed. I mean, it seems to be fine without bleeding it. Oh, it seems okay too. Feels good. We'll hold off on the bleed. We might put the chain on next. And then it's just about ready to ride. Pedals, chain, seat. Coolio. So I'm using a Shimano chain. It's basically a bit of a shortage of chains out there at the moment. There we go. So I just use this bit of wire here so I can get the chain at the right tension. Let's just ease that off. Quite a strong spring there. Get the right length. I'm going to take off 2 lengths to start with. Okay, let's just pinch that off. Okay, on with the pedals. Okay, let's check out the gears. Okay. Seat time, I've got an old giant seat. It's pretty comfy, not as good as their new ones, the Approach, which is their gravel one. It's incredible, comfort wise. Okay, we'll sort the rest of that out in a moment. Let's put on these grips. There you go, guys. I think she's done. Time to go take her for a little test ride. Just iron out the bugs, get the geometry dialed in, and then we'll hit the trails tomorrow, seriously. See you then.